Alright, so I just watched the Demon Slayer movie and I'm about to talk about it. And before I get comments saying this is like hella late and nobody cares, I already know, bruh. But respectfully, I was not gonna go to the theater and pay for that shit, bruh. I didn't want to watch a super shitty, low quality cam version, so I waited for there to be a better version available online. Let's go get it out the way. The movie was very good, and obviously the thing everyone's gonna be talking about is the animation and the animation was absolutely exquisite. I don't know how Demon Slayer does it, but like every single time they drop a season, it just manages to somehow be better than the last one, which doesn't even seem fathomable because all of the animations and all of the seasons seem like the new like peak of what we've seen, but this manages to one up it even more. I really want to talk about more than the animation, because the animation in Demon Slayer has always been good, is the story. And not that this story of Demon Slayer has been bad, but it's been pretty simple and like basic. But this actually, like story-wise, writing-wise, was very strong compared to anything else in the Demon Slayer movie. Like this actually like was a shocking amount of like a backstory, and like when they were doing Akaza's backstory, that was really in-depth, well-written, and like emotional. And even just like other demons and like other characters they touched on, it was just written amazingly. I really didn't expect, like I said, Demon Slayer's writing isn't like bad, it's just a pretty simple basic story, kind of in like the same tier, I would say. Probably a little bit better, but I would say in the same realm of like something like Solo Leveling. But this definitely took a big step up with this movie. Speaking of character backstories though, they did Shinobu, the fucking insect Hashira, dirty. Like her whole family, her whole like backstory, she got hoed, bro. Everyone in Demon Slayer got a tragic backstory, but she got like hoed especially, bruh. Young as hell, both her parents get smoked by demons. Tragic. And then her and her sister go on this whole character arc. They get stronger so they can like protect people from demons. And then her sister gets smoked by a demon like instantly. Like they didn't even like... A lot of characters in Demon Slayer, when they die, they'll at least make them go down with like a fight. Like they'll give them a dog moment. Like for example, like Rengoku. But like her sisters just got smoked instantly. Didn't even land a hit on the demon. And then your sister, after getting smoked, was like, nah, he's too powerful. Just give up, gang. And but you don't give up. And then you keep honing your skills for years and years and years. And then you come back, the 1v1, the demon that killed your sister. And then you do your absolute best. Pull out all your tricks, give it all you got, just to not even hurt him barely. He smokes you and in front of your student and then absorbs your powers, gang, or absorbs you into his body. That is crazy work. They hold the absolute fuck out of her. Because he really was just shaking off the poison like it was nothing. They really had all of her legs work, all of her buildup, really for nothing. And then on top of that, you got smoked in front of your student? Like, damn, bro. Like, bro, I know people gotta be pissed because they did her dirty. A character that changed a lot, though, was Zenitsu. Zenitsu was always my favorite character in Demon Slayer, but in this movie, he was on a whole different type of timing, and I loved every second of it, bro. Like, I swear, not only they be sleeping on Zenitsu in the show, but the whole fandom be sleeping on him, to be honest. Bro pulled up on some nonchalant shit and just smoked an upper 6 demon that was literally used to be his op. Crazy. And got get back for his gramps. And this was all after the Demon Slayer Corps were like, oh no, we need to send backup. Zenitsu not gonna be able to do it. Nah, upper 6 1v1. Crazy. Like, I don't think y'all know how much of a feat that is, bro. Like, remember the other upper 6, the first upper 6 demon we got introduced to, bro? It literally took Zenitsu, Inosuke, Tanjiro, and a Hashira just to bring down that one, bro. And then Zenitsu now pulling up on some nonchalant shit defeats one on his own. That's aura, bro. In my personal opinion, that's more aura and more of a feat than Tanjiro and the water Hashira jumping fucking Akaza, in my personal opinion. Not to mention the way he did it took him down with his own form that he invented, bro. Tough as shit. And he wasn't even really asleep. He was awake and just smoking niggas straight on timing, bro. The pussy Zenitsu as we knew it is gone, bro. He's locked in. He is dialed, bro. Speaking of ore farming though, Tanjiro's fucking dad, bruh. There was no reason for him to bring Tanjiro into that forest to just smoke that bear. absolutely, he didn't even have to smoke that bear in that type of way. And honestly, I don't even get why he tried talking to the bear. He knew damn well the bear wasn't gonna understand that shit. He just wanted to like make a threat beforehand to like seem cool, bro. Look, he had no reason to do that, bro. This was actual just like peak aura farming shit. And I ain't complaining because it was cool as fuck to watch, but I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny, bro. Keep in mind, they have no way of knowing that this was gonna end up being like a useful core memory for Tanjiro later on during this fight and during his life, right? So from Tanjiro's POV up until that fight with Akaza, he just had this random memory where one time his dad just woke him up in the middle of the night to show him smoking a bear. Like, I was talking about this before, and I want you to keep in mind I have not like read any manga or anything like this, so all of this, as I was watching it, was me hearing about it for the first time. I did not know they were going to develop as Akaza as much and as well as they did, and I am really happy that they did because it was really interesting to watch. And Akaza is another character who, not as much as like the insect Hashira, but he also got fucking hoed, bruh. Like, his whole life was just like shit, and he's lashing out on the world, and then finally he has this one opportunity where like stuff finally starts to go right for him, and then he just gets like cooked on some bitch shit. Like, his wife and like his, I guess, like, bruh, like basically his like stepdad or like father figure at this point just get like poisoned because they were afraid to run the ones. Crazy, bro. Like those samurai or like whatever, those warriors, whatever, were really on some bitch shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm being honest, I ain't even really mad at bro for becoming a demon. And once bro realized he was on the wrong side of history and what he had to do, he smoked himself, bro. Like, I really can respect it. This also sets up the first two demons to be like insanely strong, because Akaza was literally able to regenerate his head and could have been like just purely immortal, but he just chose to do the right thing, and he's only number 3. Like, that's crazy. But the thing that pisses me off and will always piss me off about Demon Slayer is that get you so hyped for like the next season, or I guess in this case now the next movie, and then it's like, bruh, like, because they're doing movies now, it's gonna take even longer. Like, this is not coming out until like late 2027, I think, bruh. Like, I felt like the seasons, bruh, I felt like they came out faster than that. Like, it felt like it took them like a year and a half, but this is gonna be like, bruh, like a full 2 years, I guess, bruh. And I hate it, bruh, but it is what it is. Anyways, the movie was good, but I wish it wasn't a movie. I wish it was, or at least I wish they put it on streaming or whatever, so I wouldn't have to watch a cam version. Honestly, by the way, I'll speak at this at the start. At first, I like held off at watching the movie because I didn't want to watch like a shitty low quality cam version. But finally, I found like a version that like I thought wasn't even like cam because it was so high quality. But I realized that like halfway through the movie, like someone walked up and like got up, and I saw them like their head pop into the bottom for the frame for a second, and I realized it was cam. And I was like, yo, did the person filming this break in with a fucking shotgun microphone and like a Sony FX6? How is this like so fucking HD quality where I couldn't even realize it was cam? Like, the audio was clear, crisp, the fucking video was like perfectly lined up, you couldn't see like any glare or anything. Like, it just looked like it was actually screen recording until I saw that person's head go across the bottom, bro. Like, how'd you even get that good of a video in, like, in the theater? Like, not even complaining, I was just like surprised. But anyways, that's about it. Have a good day.